Wato Ghana de shimama ya mamunyina aha eba TV XYZ so and watching power 97.9 FM so Radio XYZ 93.1 Ebraso and Samahudwa Edia him yamaimo yasi hu adwa de beso se awia prem to bre aka en Kasiebo na ye kam se ye Kasiebo yi efri main studio se won kramantami emo osu number 37 na Brebese street so and watching na to apete ya fle stations ahodo ne emo etutie bi ewo Water Power 94.1 ewo ho Global FM fonso asomu ho Sharp FM Watercrad den Shoma 92.1 ewo Nkankwanta Buem FM Giase Kanjinya me 107.7 ewo Sampa Nananom 92.5 for Goso Western Radio ewo Lembeleke FM Pazangliki FM Obole Rich FM Masifo so High Radio ewo Bechem Oti Radio fonso ekremu ewo Dambai Wimpa Sampa Wudi FM ewo Pusi Ganyansa Po FM fonso wonmu ekremu Enedre Gateway 98.1 one Kwanta South and Apu FM 105.1 one more for Kenya Sing West Radio Fonso Asomu Ewo Kete Krache Atom Local FM Asasa Transma Elembele one muso ekremu Vinci Radio and TV Ewo Dunkona Fenya Position FM Virginia Daisy Radio Italy Adavopa Radio Ewo Paris OPD UK Laos Silence TV so Enedre Kasiebo Etra Guso Ewo USA Abrochimainu Emo Radio SM Online and watching no tune no ye 97.9 FM na somewhere de besu no nyina nom ya kuncha ni nyina dia gu my xyzonline.com so enti awia betimi program na so wanya bre na wakokenkan bi na ukoye Facebook no so a ho so adama wo betimi abora so eno no eye power 979 FM TV XYZ na bio Radio XYZ 93.1 ti awia yi ubora mu a na wa share ama foforo nya bia share for comment na to ma ya brepam ye benya ho adaje na ya kenkan ni kama edi ama ebio so no na wala ikede edi ama YouTube no so XYZ Broadcasting Limited Multi TV Digibos me Power FM and Radio XYZ ye kam say information centers bebro twehunwi enehwe wonmu nyina asomu a woto ye Kasiebo epetie and somewhere de besum wono edo so pa na mom no de dimu akotene no bi ene say Yako embrashe bedwafie tese hono ayehye papa panya asem kumesanse edom kumanu ene aye edom kase no de ateni ewo kyerewadwe debate ekoso eho na ebekọ na nsam no yedi bi abremo Nyame aduma dachna Ghana mampanyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama State of the Nation address no wodi munsam ebe betu dwana mrahye bedwafo ni bia kasa kye wono madwene afa ho saso na PURC atonsa Hadi afre enyinam kane adwumakuo no so mombra no mba kyerɛkyerɛ mu adenti na nei omakofa uzembolt meter Hadi abraga na fo ese ade credit gu so ahweo na ese ni nyina no ekwenti wonsam obeti wakasiebo yi emu Good time 24 ya wonu ewo memo ena omde ato dwa ya wonu ehwese enhyehye ahodo ya bandi agu akwam efa eto gege ho no ebeboa pardon sakyere ya hodo abre wonu mu sanso ana adwadifo wo mokola number 2 enei omatin se ntatikwa papa panya ne se omse ebuo bia yade mo atua wo store ka ho no eya twamene buo Enkwankwa udro bia ewo memo ya wo eye civil society organizations ayeka ojanhoden mu nsam a wo dimu akotere pa wo de ato aban nanimu a wo srese enkabeya yenya atoabo gas de toso mienu ebeboa yenye amanyina modin mu nsam no egina ne nan so saso ana opanyin kwankyerefo be de akire hwe PBC adwumakuo no so ade atodwa akirem se se nipa bi bo apayo pa kan bi ana PBC adwumakuo no se awie sadia aduroi aneshima mansam na foforo bi ka ho na awie ya bone bedede besom se ye prem tobre Kasiebo na yemfa se dama adwumakuo bi a wo maso yasene ewo Kasiebo yi mo ya dia seda ma natural mineral water me pacho ensukro jensu papa momodian se wodi dwuma bia wo fie wabusue mu momodian se natural mineral water no wodi bi ebesum awhoisan se ensukro jensu papa wono ma wobuto yem ankasa ensu ayafa abefo kwantempon so adani danyani aso no so sabi ayifi bia wo ma wono ma etimebua na apomodon sam akoye ntimeka sei se obadwuma ma XYZ ha Ubenya bi ato saso na akoma komisho bi ebenwo ubenya bi ato arefro na wo ye abadintu anase dwumade bi ye
febisuma ho na entimi embua opedodo sia mfamrewa ye be ne sadia manu ane so be fra yen e wo 0596273546 bebi a obia x natural mineral water ye de bi abebrɛw sa so na eye mensa kadwumadi je se eye power independent jackpot no ene so eye ade ye de ebropa Ghana famudie da no e wo se fa sa kwanya no so nema eye ade hye bebre nso no enya fa hudie o musika semu ene nti na power jackpot no ye de ebro we eye mensa kasikabuma ye de eche modern so be fa phone no dial star 274 hash star 274 hash na fe choose eye power jackpot twa 10 cities ekọ na se wo twa dodo no ka aya 20,000 Ghana cedis ebetimi aya ode asha abrabo asara sa ode ewura abrabo nim na atimi abonti kwaso na twabi na no nso entimi emboa wo wani meku awudo bi na asuemu a yade Kasiebo yi ebrobrepɛ honsam yade betudwan so ade amamo
adishima ma yani a yaje pani awie asi adwa ensom wo mimidin da chema akosua oforiwa amanfo mene
akuya Grantama efe yabaje brana kasia no ensemo mu no yade ato manim ya hyasia na ya hyasia ewo mbrahye bedwafie me kasia kopie mu ahoje se nyasem kuma ho ahyehye edom kuma ne edom kasi ni nyina me kire majority and afi minority akotena se a omotuato adwene ebobo nsama ebeboa na Ghana yetimi akonkan na samba ko epie mu ayenei said se eye interior ministry ochim so ofanipa ade akọ bambo dwumaku awudo mu se posi fire service eni omokeka ho nyina no na ehubehia se wo so omotron so hwe na je se yetimi adekwam se asemasi obomodin anase wa modin na so hwe ne twiro no je se bebre na na ekasa wo ho omuye no online na se kopiem so bebi wo ha na network no embo kra ntisa kwatwere exams na odi akopa adwuma ye na fi network ndi mbuaw no ne nyina ade sa madodo no abemabu ewo ho esenya asim kuma ne no na owura afenyo mark ya kire na dwen se sa kwan na interior ministry no efa so no se enya de abu akoresa se bebre na network ho nsensem no ama nsohwe ne twere no entimi ankoyi amfa bi wakora bi owo no se network no kura bi ni ho Jesus san twa kwan na watimi aba twere nsohwe ne ade ne nyina no ama ho nsem no aideja ewo ho na ensem to dwa no moma yentie bi.
The methodology has changed. What we have been told and have become aware is that, Mr. Speaker, the entire process is now centralized at the Ministry of Interior. A private software developer by name TribeNet has been tasked to create a data collection platform which is empowered to run process through the use of AI-generated aptitude examination with minimal visible involvement of institutional leadership of the affected services. So, Mr. Speaker, to explain, this AI-generated platform being operated by the TribeNet software developer does not involve the police, immigration, prisons, and fire. So, Mr. Speaker, what it is that a person who is supposed to do an aptitude test does not answer questions in the area where he's applying. There is a software which is a centralized platform. And Mr. Speaker, that is posing a difficulty, especially when none of the security chiefs and their management is involved. Mr. Speaker, let me give some numbers. What it is that, Mr. Speaker, it is becoming expensive for would-be recruits in accessing this. One, Mr. Speaker, they need to buy a scratch card, have access to internet, have access to computer, and it is difficult, especially so, Mr. Speaker, when there are many areas in Ghana where internet access is a challenge. Mr. Speaker, what it is that once they log on, the system over a short period locks them out, even if they have connectivity problem. Mr. Speaker, I am saying this because in my own constituency, people are approaching people for money to be able to have access. This is just at the beginning. If if we don't handle this well, Mr. Speaker, what it means is that
na anya eti ayo ra afenyo marking na se wedie asam no kura na na waka se dodo na no na echirem se de ekono enya de ebuo mu network nsam no ayedin papa de amom na nanu si yepe na oswafo a ohwe eye afisam so owura Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak enso esori gina na so nsem waka nyina no me wanu yi emaw na ensam se de osika no de no moma yentie bi.
Mr. Speaker, without necessarily trying to respond to him, very uncomfortable with this recruitment process that we are carrying. People, we all were in this country when a recruitment process led to a COP in charge of HR for the police being dismissed from the police service because of extortion of money. Mr. Speaker, he was talking about the IT firm. I will charge him to go and check with Public Procurement Authority whether each of the services, I'm talking about Ghana Police Service, Ghana Prison Service, Ghana Immigration Service, Ghana Fire Service, did not sign individual contract with the service provider. This is facts you have to check, and you are a minority leader who will be responded to if you write to PPA to find out whether that was done and whether it was done properly. If you are written official to any of the services, they will have educated you instead of trying to stand in the chamber of parliament and mislead the generality of Ghanaians with your ignorance. Mr. Speaker, he was talking about the aptitude test. There has always been aptitude tests whether you are going to join military or police or fire or any. But what were they doing, Mr. Speaker? They were doing it manually.
Na weno aya nsama owura Muntaka enso ade tudwa nkyerɛkyerɛ ma oduma owura fenyo marken ewo ensem bi so ode tudwa ewo mbrahye bedwafie no ehom na yedasoa ewo mbrahye bedwafie ho ye kwa Nyankopɔn aya aduma hwie be ochena abrobo bayi puma wo kwamu na president Nyako atwam akombrahye bedwafie na okodu a sadia Ghana constitution no ehye no se eye afibia no tebia Ghana ewom ne hihye omoye ne sika ye atwa se betimi adi no ne nyina no okoka ho nsam ewo mrahye bedwafie na so yatebi eno eye Ghana amemumra 1992 constitution no article 67 no ene ehye no se onye sa abribia ne ehuni a Ghana yekomu enti Nyankopon eye adom ochena so no Ghana mampanyi ebekɔ fie ho na wakɔ kyerɛkyerɛ mu na yehudia ekɔ se bia kasam ayeye dollar ni sidi ntam no se gab no ayekuma bia krosu se Ghana fo nioma ekoyi adiamayem se bia obai wotimi abobose a anase omobose kwan menso na se omototo niema ade aboaye ni nyina no obekere ye beko eye jese mrahye bedwafie ho a na sedia eye nioma konefe mrahye bedwafo no nso no sedia omakon madwene ewodia Nyankopon ya adom ochena ebeko so no moma yentie bi
Ghana for sisi ade obia ehwehwe atie ni se enioma ekosoro se enioma bo eye dina kosoro ekwan ya befa so a obi tumi akodwum na saa enioma ni nyina abo abafom no so no ahehawo eno ne di ka mo hwehwe de etoso eye sebe yekuyani na me ye madwuma na me de sebe me office ana madwuma ene yefuru se me do me koku yekuyani ni peso otene se ochina eye yewura mahama baha yo mi na me ka sebe no mateso nenso yakotena so amaban akotena se yakwakope yakwakoye mpense mpese mehu se aban so beso masenti tina mateso no masan e de akoba sa na kuyani ni peso ohwe sa mabunu bebrebe na sori twi na mo se wo munya adwuma ho na na do danko akufu ado apenso na mo fi se o yewura mahama de waka adwuma sem to ye ba e benya bi no omo hwehwe so ochena papa ni bebegina obekire ni se mabunu Ghana fo afi 2026 ya dey animu ebekwa wiye no ma hihye adwuma be 5 million na 3 million me de mabunu se ne ye no tu ye mabunu a kotwero wudin wo ha ye sei ubenya adwuma no ne nipa no mabunu no ahu
me hwe ni mo se Mr. President e de chew pakese ebema kokwakwafo omuka se ombema wo 6000 cities na omu entry ama no me hwe ni mo se Mr. President beka se they got it wrong. Omo antini ama no omo kana si nti na edikan omo de chelpa ema kokwekuafo yeto so me nu amehwe so kokko adman se obesan so akase trading no kokko trading no so omo antiase they also got it wrong nti omo sa de chelpa edema kokko ekuafo na eto so miensa ebo no a omode mark kokko a na ye 3625 no osan a restore na ode ama akuafo ti a omote so no osan de omakọ ebo a ode ema wo na ne to so nan ama akuafo ne hunu ebre a saa sika no a eka na ode wo no obetua ka awie if is omode license buying companies ne ka in excess of 12 billion. It is Okoyi 850 million. Now a bet take more than a year. And Sakura and what you are a cabadana or diano. Tiakwa 4% of whom say a cana or diano or mamano. Now Chimino, America 4% or Tiakanina at the free.
Na we a year and Rashid Jafoni be said ya Omonida Quine said President Ba Obeka and na Muti Yankom Rashid Jafio Yang Anamusini or therefore Kwesibechi Elho na the Ecos of your Omoni to na on family or therefore Memoha and Moakwaba. Me pacho boyemu and Rashid Jafio no a Dian and nay every Ecos or Elho.
Some radio business statement and Mama Yarga NPA Ojama Adisha Oboko Central Adjatuna Sebeja for Namia Duma and our tree Bisimuno said the Sebeja for said you Mujuma de Afa and what they are to Jana Omubobo. But anyone Ora to force at the Baba 2 at 14 or so for a gun at Casam to the Betu just say Omu say concrete of Fatwa Zana bet my say ya a bunny stay. If you can in case they are really changing between here, it must 2 years there, but soon I was doing what she a drink, it's a Sunny Adenum, or the Tanzans and the Tuja. And no Mama, I and where the time report as committee as they almost to any conclusion. A fanfra on the Fasua on the report rather to my telephone on the Abantin or Mama Yagajan Nazaka Sandino, a brass with all the Macron coin and the post. Omako Tase and why you EVAV. And Yamukana, Rumi and Umpamachu, my television for the never for Embu to say, international reserve. Said 3 months, 3 months now called. 15 months. Say, yeah, done a bit of fun into my paper in case at the winter between the COVID between 2019 and 2029. Done that made done in last one. Any other new term, I think of them committee moon, I know almost a Baba Chuka. But yeah, sharing young power. I at the 67, a more Mampany quite or big number 7 of North Second Crack. Dana last year between family, you know, maybe a gun there, maybe a gun, maybe a person or the gun, connected said last year obey, or the other to gun for you. None cat me go a name or 12 or share, I mean, swap or no share at a month or could go to the one say, but the dark one of I my Jenima, the share what Friday, exiting and Baba and Kainding from what you, but only P 15 by my. But many reverend in team for your work as almost about me and MP my. Don't be a Madia, none that means we may have be a say, maybe NDC maybe or baby be and maybe say, a month for another NPP for say, Nampa almost saying with the oral John Dramani, Mamma, be do one more Senamipa, or the card there, fat gun, or how I have fat gun for it to I'm going to my electricity engine also, and me. Every now to learn so a near my reflector or market or quite near face the phone want to be like that's want to be and we're getting to 10 young power, John Dramani Mama, or yet Ganam Montagini Baba canning so much the Ghana phone, or bit my address Hanyaman. When you some MP for but many over Kwame Kuma, you say Kwame Kuma MP for Kintapono, I want to maintain or Hanan. Honorable, and some women who can say, you know, Mamudia book cut out to you, but also a practical. Say a name of bonko from electricity book also near the day. I send them a campus, I think, or they're not getting them about China, or John Dramani Mama, or the campus.
Chief for Mamma Soronkone, Aquania Mania, on Abu Joseph Kwamikuma, Kentam from the Subijane, Afidanka Kentam for Unia. The Donkumano Air Case, Omuko from a normal subonti or Muhu Fia, Sebio, Nakoya say, Trimupobi, and no more ball, Editia Gana for Nanso Minua. Woman Petro African Tampo, ne Unkrabi Brini, Baby at TV as well as Muchi or no. Musan you could trudo, Nasa station, ya did to ja. A Diana Ako from Kakrasibi, Nasa man near Tostament or 120, a big crack or 150 cities, and there a chimu pep shim about 85 cities. The Southern John Dramani Mahama Mrewa Chow Cement back one home. Now you talk on them 55 cities, a bit on condemn 60 cities, and there you 35 cities, what so 25 cities. Umoto grew, Umoto Audi Kwafum, no Wako Tofu, no Wato Fu, 75 cities, and there acquire 45 cities. Watch out 30 poly 30 cities. Mommy says I know my name from Tuja. Now we'll talk fertilizer thing, and then there's a number more 700, 800 at the year at the year, and Mammy Petro, and then more bag saying I call 450. Oh, and see, no more be or how my and Yamina make a judge for Mamudia dance, and I said you a month for the SR, will be Pressure was saying, will be Benasibio, 9 in Anam say, Yankai, Mamma, Papa, who NDC name a pa, wouldn't him so to Abama. We are floating water to Abama, your mamma could be Satan no man in a particular say, me mammy air cabanku air tongue. Now one want in a banku, so I dine on a quarter baby, a bankuno boy for Nadi. And I the best is you are a brabo, and you'll be never to tell you no MPP in water, and 1 person or better. So what I say, so you were on some no one tis from 85 the man on a summon, cause you shall Baboba before for a crew for Swakota. Bonnet and Uncle or Monsa Mompesa but inflation now, ye can almost a Santa Swaba 3.5 euro. And no Chilesa normal boy to Sushim, Chilesa send an normal boy air costume, necessary a guy. So what I say, Sana, actually, what Krata Montis, and your crano, the higher and Park, and Bonche, Mommy and Din Ukraino, so Nasibio, in certain John Raman, Mamma, by one complaining, once I send another diabon, and you and Eddie was see when you say, and I was saying, Momodia Banishing. So I want to still see what Chima, the number may real to say a Jano or Jayeno or Jayka Emma Abusia, a quine aka, Koko, a quine aka, a Kabibia, Nanadu, a Jaito Ghana force. No, your mamma won't complain what the suit Yakano. And order to each of money, my mamma say, Ghana, my mamma Ghana say, 1 year a Bian, my uncle, Bianini, and Prince and Dakoro. You're born in the secondary schools. What is the head of secondary schools? What is all my family for us or Mukufi said Bianasa? Your mamma by a quality of senior children. What is the secondary school for A.D. Garida? What is all Moody and one mother?
Now,
when need someone across the night, say, Yami Adum na enumerate Omopoa, Yabachin, alright, Reverend eating for your MP for Asin South, how about doing it? Also, a ranking member of security and interior, Abidjan, so I quite funny. Honorable, I didn't know here in the Yampa or John Dramani Mama, President of the Republic of Ghana, Oba, what about took Ghana for him?
You were people, dear Shenimon said, Oba, Ghana, not yet the second most peaceful country in Africa, and they are about 7. In the world, now they are the 38th most peaceful country in the world, and the insecurity, a shrine community, global peace index, a declining year ranking across 68 in the world. No, now a nay, not non pencil, or no one come, the new black Albatuna Bolibar Moy, and to quote me, see over 48,000, to Bata, 13,000 Equal refugees, or Abricus, 10,000 Equal refugees, or Burkina. Na name pencil, push insecurity, ACC, terrorism, the animal, watch ya, Wakuya, El Burkina. We are demanding answers. Yahuanums were bepa, Mobabedia Tunze, Nancy say, beard or the far, Bam wants a mohon. No more investment will do around the defense and any interior one, a more, and I must have, or you name SC, and putting pencil, yes, some simple recruitment. Na any pension as we move. Na Bosme and Sunni nearly defense minister. he must tell us something about the appointment of the substantive defense minister. And to the one shot there is security, a unity or memoha. Even soldier for now, say uniform, they could put galam say for everyone, chase home, they are running out for their lives. We need something concrete. Here to be or about the country, said the obeyers are trying, said the obey appointed the substantive defense minister, Bamba or the Beba, Tito Share Airport, and airport. You need intrusive narcotic detective scanner. You know, now over no one day, and Krama be the Kunin and Amho, say they crack cocaine. And you know, which man just one day, be not you can't do it every day. It just will be crack cocaine, and they won't be the term the cobar. Any machine be detected. Ninya, I heard him be a Mampani Becca, a faho, a my bambos them to me, I think you would answer.
You're not just or therefore,
yeah, ranking member. See, emphasis and then you may make you go boy or when you go home as a night about my team for near 40, a 3 CPM, Mitra, and the Atlas answer.
you or therefore, yeah, that's it. Ne aye said you chum for nani machine for Nakasano, ya das papa our home. Ne say Emmanuel Nyamsem, Saso and Namata Dubenya, Rahim Town Communano, Modema Genchiraba, Dache Transmaniango.
Yet was a young mo ewa Yamia Duma Dachna, Sandia Ghana Mampany, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. What about my mumra Shebe Drum State of the Nation address no Dimun Sam Ababetu Jano, and I no pay a job basti Juma dear so Abreya not done, Cabra Pra, Etia Dramo, what name Rashebe Jania, what Jama Disha, one a work from Abaton Pesia so, Ora Joseph Azuma Edin Commando, Chemwa, Mampany Betna Benya son, economino, were crockrani ye pa, na or Reshimuma passe, Yamia Duma Dachna, and a puppy, every free Mampany and Senka Yenimo, Abba.
The wheel of researching the agenda and Namquaso in operation. Yeah, Obibia would name Ghana way back at least from 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24. Ghana na Uzampa Ghana na home abana also moja fufrabam. I want the fufrabam was original and also. Break it to mu ayenche bia na Ghana da emergency ward. Yeah, na oxygen is here so what they call mamumua na mamumu oxygen is here so you call IMF ni na no antima amwaye ye be country Ghana for nyina say ye be jijitu obi. That's what they say e-levy na say e-levy ni timi baswa Ghana kwa nyina ye be Obia Benya Jumaye, na NDC form ye live in because it insists on the ye live in Yabape, and one NDC better opposition forever.
Ora Joseph Azuma ena yatin ken and watching no penny pa ya wano wa ye local governance expert Ora Isaka Amonkote wani ye Emmanuel Cherry ya wano ye penny kwanhwefo a wada Ghana Chamber of Construction Industry no wano so akasane power Kasiebo edi nkomo echina ne omo hwe ni mu edi afri mampani akache
eniti men chichiri omano ni enko obi a cross obi ana obi ye clear no. Then we go in and then Eddie Pepe. And 2028 now 2028 cost of living, development, infrastructure, any economy, our position, no. Ghana for them say aben abaduma. Now obi a yan pay for na say you know adinu omuninko. Ya kan ye bobo bai. Aben chiri sa ben bia baba biom no unya kwa enye poto enyama poto sa what is it about oral and empathy nipa yenko yese I don't get that bit. What has that got to do? Trump ba ye one or kwatete no. I mean, you move forward, move the country forward, and then here first. After the architect can be betomu fine. But and yes, who jive governance no position for who position for 4 years in the you ought to bet you man for not factor war. We should have that at the back of our mind.
Well said.
Okay.
Well noted.
Yes. Now 1 year on. Well, with State of the Nation address.
Power.
Yet your mind shown as a government, you know. Over here, the previous government, you know. Now through the handing over notes, you know. Where the status of the country. from the economy, the energy, infrastructure development, education, health, all the sectors. No other training. I feel the amount. So do manifesto about all the sika attached in terms of figures in the budget.
After me, I don't say the idea to see no. Many na umpel, onya a dime. Odi utreden ebetu. Many na ansana sa we nebeti ni abem no. You say your policies no ebwa. Uko 2025 budget na. Oba say abide the VAT rate and they 20% on real estate. Ebema real estate sector no ebeye most very expensive, uncompetitive and unattractive. And a chop the Emma or Mampenu said. In as much as it's going to give us the state of the economy, we must also try as much as possible to add on and then present this a cabinet immediately to see what exactly the other to flash it out or to reduce it from the real estate sector activities. Eddie, man said a dime to a baby. This because it's a materials. Any man said a dynamic so a crack man say expressway.
Adishima mpanifo eti wonmo enka yera Emmanuel Cherry woni yera monkote na no peya dwabase ene kawasem dwumadie so ene omde sansam etudwa yantoaso na yankuanima na yakuanima na yanhwe nyinam kane ho nsam ene ababetodwa Ghana Ford draw na edi ho adanse se ene prepaid meter bia ya cheche edi ama Ghana fo akoto abebo down se be na nyinam kane a yebetimi ayuzu bi no nyame nimye okoto begu so tese kakra bi pe na nyina asa ewo so Ghana Ford rokopio social media no so a omanu dem kasa se na meter bensu na nyinam kane adwumaku akofa abeya every credit nyina se won fa yehwe kora na asen enti omonhwe na omoye bibi ewo hom na msayo so mesa abetodwa se eye PURC atonsa de afra nyinam kane adwumaku no empanyimfo so momre na ommehie na mtoto adwuma machirechire mu yenti a meter no Ghana Ford draw na no anu dem a yesu ewo se emboa yen hwihwisike age na bosom je se eye electricity nkwa oba use je anya hwekura 500 cedis a wo dia na no edempa na msayo so ma je se yebekwa amano so na je se eye nsem no owura John Ginapo no so no oye oswafo a ohwe enyinam kane ho nsem so no edi nsem bi abetodwa ewo saa nsem a so mo ka se wo behia se betena se nkonwa na dia ahaw na enam so aba no yetimi apem ne poma sibire no moma yenti nsem a je se owura John Ginapo enso edi tudwa ewo ho.
We need to investigate it first. It's too early to jump into conclusion that the meters have been tampered with. So I've tasked the team to do the investigation. Let them do the investigation, impartial one, so that when they bring the report, we have an informed information and then we'll make an informed decision. Once we conduct the investigation, assuming some meters are faulty, we have to replace them immediately because you must put the right meter. And if it turns out that people have overpaid, we have to find a way of compensating them. But like I said, it's just too early. Let us conduct the investigation. Fortunately, we have a very good working relationship with the PURC. So the PURC, the Energy Commission, the Ministry, and all the agencies under me are working together. We'll make sure that we get to the bottom of this matter and resolve it in a fair and impartial manner.
Na anyati oswafo hwe ojahoden ensam so wura John Ginapo na chese ono so chirem se samire de ono ntimi kasempa se mfom so si anase ni nyina no ometena se na omatimi apenipu masibe yanko amano so na yene executive director ma Center for Environmental Management and Sustainable Energy ehwe nkomechi wura Benjamin Insia na yemusa se esanhyiemudi ebetimi edipipa babi abrega na fo na opanyin pacho timinka mo ha mo akwaba
ya kwanza
yo me pacho ye gusasa insiemu a PURC efre ye electricity company so momra no mkotena se sanse meter no nsam ne de se agiba bia no ugi di se we no bi papa bi betimi efre mu abana.
Oh yes, me de no ugi di se ututu ni ma ye e won hia mu de bia mu a bi papa e betimi efre mu aba ba de no ma ne se PURC Achayama Ghana for about Momobe and Sana or Mutusana Moy. I think that they were not very proactive enough in responding to the various complaints at our public space. Because at the establishment of 538, section 29,
Omo na also mo can say new grandson and minister nakasa, knowing well that the PRC is not under the ministry, is directly under the presidency. To move to me, some may say to be a complaining of overbilling, to be a was suspicion of tampering with meter and I say metering software now. PRC also address the problem first, and then the minister probably won't come on. But photocast and say better late than never. So Masha says so Omushia ECG, you know. I think that beyond ECG, you know, somebody made count because areas in the ECG areas and medical guys are also complaining. You know, better assessment of this particular issue. Now, you recommendations a bit more ama a BCD.
Yo agency ambisa se wankasa sanse me bia beto nan so woni ni pa bia kasa wo ho na ade ampoti no mo kire se yasem no se bia credit no na obi kasa bia ye to no sope enti na bia esan tentem sa no woni sa nipa no eya adwene
before the cancer bia no there's a lot of ambiguity on lack of clarity on procurement plan and I say credit purchasing plan. Yes, many nipa bit my agree kakra bi say normally no bosumi bia no yenimo consumption pattern and yenimo bill pattern is one associate or consumption pattern no bill pattern and sometimes you know you overpay but that should not be a technical cost to the end user. There was a utility provider and also to address this particular challenge. No many nipa na agree, but you see when it comes to overbilling there could be a lot of factors. There could be that tariff cry. I just say, appointing a minister and I say, my conclusive. We shouldn't draw any hasty conclusions. Say, meet and no problem. There could be that tariff now. I just say upward no. And a man no bills no cost. There could be that be software now metering system. They configure meters no no any problem. There could be that no well monochrome or wiring system. But it could be that be a well monochrome or consumption pattern assistance. They consume more because we are not near maybe. I funtu to be a become an asset out in a feet a untown quadrum. All these factors, you know, everything ama bills are costo. A thorough investigation of a mobile complaint, you know, and a mocasa, you know, and a bema Yahoo say fault me free. And beyond say PRC Ocean ECG, you know, I think PRC should also open a desk or more creative desk, bina or more allergy and also more raising some of these concerns, you know, and for more historical bills bills no consumption pattern so that based on history no if PRC no crab to me I who say no if enye yi o na o dinner no so is ECG questions here but so ka say we share ECG for one without even meeting the other complainants now I think that at the end of the day you may not even get the outcome and I say out and out person na ko say all the Kenya consu our results be member so I think that we should do proper stakeholder mapping in terms of this whole issue so that the bit man a very multidimensional approach, multidisciplinary approach to this particular issue. Now, outcome and recommendations now are very sustainable. But if you consider one aspect of it, and very proper solution to this matter.
Yo ne kra we boni tewo adiam na ye busasi akase bia yemfa consumers no bi enka ho a ye bede ne atimi asalati o criteria ben na ye de be selati o se bia akua besin ko kire wadwana se bede ne atimi enya sa ni presence ye nse de ni nipa o gire mu yie ade ma consumers ni nyina.
I think that every district I know of ECG, I don't know about PRC or Master Secretary district offices but every region beyond PRC or the office or ubetimi ale complaint. It's just about informing Ghanaians what critique complaints officer obi a officially say you are overbilling or no onfa the receipts simra. And I think Ghanaians will volunteer to bring some of these receipts because Ghanaians wants to support PRC or ECG to resolve this particular matter once and for all. So it's not about a selection criteria. Just create the desk or create the office, and I think that Ghanaians will volunteer to present the data for you to be able to verify from ECG's point of view. But now you get a balanced, your friends saying balanced outcome. And yes, be a good in one side and thinking that ECG the can end no credit. Be an or no or can save the home. I be an consumer and say can another thing. And to also build trust and credibility of your outcome, it is good so big engage consumers and also I'm almost present your more bills. Be an independent crowd. Krumu kasano bi na bill no kwa nti asie nti o present na do na present na o sort bills ni mu outer obetuma o say asuma si bill ikro ka se bi abrusi sa na enye sa na ti emro so bia broso kra bia na nkania ntumu na eba no ene mane broso you'll be able to explain things to them but if it's not more participatory especially consumer side no one for one can one what the results be aba na okasa oni ECG na koka e kana na e ka bi say ya over there ayiwa no so I think that we need to engage consumers on this particular committee too.
Yo owura Benjamin Insia beda se ne bere ne nkyerɛkyerɛmu education a wode amayeda ase. Eni ayeti aye panyi ete so ye executive director Adema Center for Environmental Management and Sustainable Energy na ye ne twe nkomo samana se PURC asamana ECG na honsem na yeti ye na adwadifo kabonko Kasiebo akwa wo mamu guta ye Ghana Union of Traders Association na no wo mu de atodwa ya wo mu kyese ade ba akwa betimi aboa wo no mama wo no adwadie mu nsam no atimi agyan na eso no esa ban ne beboa wo mu na eto kakraka na se eto ahodo a ya de eto wonum eti so no ye betimi ahenhan mu edi abomo nyame ya dum eda chena se mampani edi state of the nation address no eba no wo mu hwani mu sensa kire dodo no abeba wo to di James na be ya adwadifo no won so asetena mu ye die betimi akonkan yamani boni kofia branches ansem wo nyina no o mu ento aso.
President Erema Ghana Union of Traders Association Operating Clement Boating ene nsem atuja wo mra TVXYZ ne power Kasiebo yebo EP no ebisa ne nsem erefa state of nation address a ye hwe nim se edafia da Ghana mampene ebetumi akwakopiem ma hyebejemu ede atuja ne no eno Operating Clement ene tuja ochemu se yade a wo mo hwe nim se the new tax regime eye NDC aban no ekasa erefa ho no se Ghana mampene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ekopiem wo ha obeke bibi ede afa ho.
Yehwe the old regime na ewo ho na yenyina yehu se enyade a eboa eno nti in the mid-year budget of last year no finance minister no edi betu edwa se won seek the assistance of IMF na yahwe na ya VAT reforms nti at the appropriate time no reforms an waye no on the betu edwa mo bia hu nti 2026 budget ye ready no I think November mo ho no na or the two just say VAT regime no yasesa no na the flat rate na nanka ewo ho no say ye twem na the standard regime no so na ye 21% na no so ye twem ama ye the new regime be cut across the aba of 20%.
Enwechi opehine esanso edituja ochemu se ewumu se NDC aben eba agbenya akwanya no so no ade a Dr. Kessel Atuforsen wo me niama egu akwemu a eboa amampempem a ye kase yi ye sidi no etumi ejina brane
omampanyi eba ye oye waya de bebre one the finance minister me yonko madam for honorable ohwe ene the central bank governor ohwe enhihyeya won ediegu ekwemu a ama ya achieve a favorable stability of our currency.
Osanso edituja ochemu se eyade a bomani ebeye so paase imprempin se Ghana mampene ebepiemu ewomra hyebedwemu a obekasa afa enhihye omani gu akomu ebetumi aboa ama 24-hour economy no enso ebetumi enye ni onyam.
With the coming in of this 24-hour policy no yenya engagement with onunyamfo aguzitano because you know say ono na oda the 24-hour economy program no and as a policy no na oda no guta yene no enya nkitahodie bebre ama yenim say yenkrofo ni bikura submit some of their business plans e dey akoto opanyin anim na yenyina ye twen say on be develop policy no na ebeba into law na say ya omampanyin de nsa ahyase a say aye emrei me sure say afei na adwuma nankasa ebe den eba koso
ne kokra eyade a auditu ja ochiremu say eyade a wombesre aboso kan shop owners say wombehwe na enimeni ya no say womane shops awodo ema amanonefo so mufendi dwa Ghana fo so ekopre a womo emfa ma wono wombehwe mo metwa so.
One of the challenges are you face as far as the trading sector no is concerned no eye ahohwa eji yejuma eya na ye ka eya na empanyimfo efele se ebia ye mpese ahoho ebeba omemu ha na onba beye adwuma enye saa na tie emra na empanyifo ahyehye ede ato ho no se udi mra wo ye hoho na se udi mra no so a ye ne muni asem what we are saying is say like to say wababo so kan ha na ohoho no waba ha na wabaji 2x4 shop sani amimiti mu e wa hai eno de emra no nyeden emra no e ma ho kwan and therefore eno na esi empanyifo emra mo amunyansem mahye ede ato no mo hwe na mo mfa mra no nyeden enye adwuma
wei Kofi Abranteɛ amane bɔ ɛna yɛtie na yɛbɛtwe ho aba simate oni aba ato so na mamenka so nyankopɔn yɛ adoma me de adi anim ya no musumi de to so aduonu enwɔtwe no na sɛ ɛyɛ TV SYZ yɛ launch adwumade soronko sɛ ɛyɛ SYZ Broadcasting Heritage Month ye launch no abeye awia donko nti ato nsa ade afo bibia se bra na behwete se eye amambro pa asa na ese ni nyina no yengi yeni na yenkai se braso se Ghana ya echesafo fidani ade nyina no fa hodi dani nyina no ye de bom na ye de ne kama na etimi abanti kai se nyame adoma dwumadie no ye betena se eye 12:30 sanse be start 1 pepepe na 12:30 atena se na dwumadie ni nyina no etimi akoso kama ede amaye etwe ho yeba na yato aso amamo
na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni
oh Mr. Entry also ya reya tete be benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa
menyi ni se what also tamfo haxa capsules any haxa mixture ya no mbom kutia also no bia ma no anum anka no ho to no dadaada also dro de eno ne haxa capsules any haxa mixture
ankom ni nchiremu
also ye kura eto yafunu ene ensunu mu etima wo yafunu ekekawa wogye ho a enye wosa etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie so how aye also there compare haxa capsules any haxa mixture nanum bom na ho abeto
produce to a ko okanshi drug lane kumasi dani herbal takrade AA Mensa anafre 02038228855 approve about tanya woma won mo from for ene mo fra woni mfedum ye no enka ho haxa capsules ene ne mixture
all satan for edie age edwadie nkrato yi ato
every human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596-273-546 or 0596-273-547. This advert is FDA approved.
Yadama samutwe na yakwaji aboafo enkrato odofo aminka se nyankopon eya adoma na se afi bosumi ebomi nyankopon eya adoma se wo so lucky betimia ahane pa be bomfrete kese pa se kutu se bem esan se eye power mensaka jackpot no se ene kese edi amaw se be na se wo so benye sika na ode abobra na se ode ahyebra abrabo no emu entemodian so befa phone no dial *274# *274# odofo twa 50 cedi sai ko twan dodo fegom esanse sika na mu odu na se eye 20,000 Ghana cedis unya sika se ni jia befio na wo so etimi aboa unti misraw sika ifra na efrefro ebo wudin se twan bi na wo so etimi edi twa no watimi adi me pa chobo star 274 hash na what select option 2 eno no eye power jackpot na efe wadi eye prompt na chi 10 cities twegum saa na oso onsabeke bi na atimi aboanti kwaso asa woso no wodo ho be hye saa dwumadi na make house wonya 18 years a one county 18 years and above na wetwa mensaka sikei ya pese ya de chokwa na kwa weso na abefa na so no wonsa atimi akanti twanekase dodo na woso watimi adibi eno so ne ebegina na eye pramto bra Kasiebo eboabo no de besom no ye de nyina asi ye de na ase kwa ma newsum team nyina ama poma checheku sa so na wisdom hede jome efe ye du bia nim piesie Kofia Brantie Ella Opoku Evergreen agi omunyina eboa ya Kasiye ya de bremu saso na Elizabeth Tegu na esiesie ho emayen MCR ese eye Peter Cranton Mr Netty ene ese eye Raf Director Raf omunyina ebo echido adwumedie ye de ebremu ye bekenka mamo eye me akuya Grantma na afi
da chema akosia oforiwa amanfo yadamu nyina se amammo ene hwe ene tie